really bad when you have to lint roll a journal before you can review it. Hey nerds, how's it going? This is Pam coming to you from Stationery Nerd. And today we're going to review this journal, which is the Chance book by Labon, L-A-B-O-N is the brand name of this. And I did pick up the lined version of this, and we're going to take a look at it today and show you the features and also take a look at the pen test. First of all, let's take a look at the dimensions of this. Is actually smaller than an A5, so it's 8 1/4 by 5 1/4. So it's a little bit narrower than a traditional A5, and you can see this is a full-size A5, so that is how much narrower it is than a true A5 notebook. So we do have an elastic band here. It's not very tight. It's kind of a wimpy elastic there. And we do have a pocket in the back, and that is a ribbon or fabric gusset on there. So that should be good. The end papers are very deep manila color, almost like a manila folder, whereas the pages are more white. It does come in the front with your contact information. I like that it gives you a spot to put what your reward is if you want to include the you know, as a reward I will give you $1 million. So alright, so let's take a look at some of the features here. And I'm just going to refer to my spreadsheet, which you can get this on the website at stationarynerd.com/journals. And this is a download that you can pick up. It's 4 pages long, and it goes over the specs of every single journal, both hardcover and softcover. So I'm going to use this as my reference. But let's just talk about what we have here. So I paid $12 for this. And let me zoom back out here so you can actually see stuff. And like I said, it's about a ½ inch narrower than A5. It is a hard cover, and the cover is cloth. It's I'm not sure if you can hear that, but it's like a linen cloth bound, and it does come in 6 different colors. The binding on this is sewn, so you can see that we have individual signatures that are sewn together, and then each signature is bound with a glue binding. The great thing about a sewn binding is the journal lays completely flat. I did pick up the lined version of this, and it looks like this is the only option. It doesn't come in dotted or grid. And this is Pounce. She likes to lay under the nice lights of the table, so we're just gonna let her hang out or leave. I'm sure she'll be back. Alright, so there are 192 pages in here, and it is 100 GSM paper. It is a light cream color, and let's just take a look at this color compared to a couple of other things. So here is a piece of white copy paper. This is just regular old printer paper. So this is about the whitest you're going to get of anything, and so you can see the difference in color here. It is a light ivory. And then this is the Leuchtturm 1917, and you can see the color difference here, very slight. In fact, to the naked eye, I would say they're pretty much exactly the same shade of ivory. And then this is the Scribbles That Matter. This is much more white than the other two. So that gives you an idea of the color difference. I'm just going to bring this up for you so that you can see a little bit better the different color variations. So that is the color. Let's take a look at the pen test in the back. The paper is very nice, and I'm kind of impressed with what we have here. So let's just turn to that page. So I'm going to show you here, and I do have all of the pens that I used. I'm not going to go over each one of them here, but you can take a look down in the description. I'm going to list them all for you. But I did choose to only test black pens because I figured that was going to show us the most variety for ghosting and bleed through. A lot of these pens I have in all of the variety of colors. But and then I also picked two highlighters. I use highlighters a lot in my journal, so I wanted to test those, and these are the liquid Sharpies. So if you have any questions on those pens, feel free to leave that down in the comments and I can help you with anything. So here, let's take a close look at this. So I am really in love with this paper. I don't see any bad spots at all. It does have a slight coating on it. However, the Pilot Varsity fountain pen always has a bit of a problem. I wonder if that's actually a problem with the pen itself, but you can see here there's a little bit of feathering, or it's not even feathering. It looks more like splattering to me. I'm not sure if you can see that detail there, but otherwise everything else looks really good, and I'm impressed with how it takes the ink. And then on the back side, the ghosting is very minimal. The Bic 730R, that's always one of the wet pens that have ghosting problems, and no issues at all here. I think the opacity on this paper is excellent. So definitely a great option for an economic journal at only $12 a piece, and with the cloth cover on it. That's not something that you normally get in such an economical option. So anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to leave the link down below to the full journal review, where I review over 30 journals for bullet journaling, and that's also where you can download this spreadsheet in case you want to see the specs for all of the journals that I've reviewed. So, oops, I forgot to talk to you about the bookmark. There is a bookmark in here as well. It was kind of tucked in, so I missed it, but this is a satin ribbon bookmark, and it is in light blue, so it matches nicely with the cover, and it's long enough that you can actually pull it to the side and open. So good option there. All right, that's it for now. I'm gonna let you go, and I will talk to you again soon. Make sure you subscribe, like, leave me a comment below. Let me know if you have this journal and how you like it. I will talk to you later. Bye.